Hey everyone, my name's Lee, you're watching Dark Roots Creations, and this is the start of a new weekly vlog. So it is currently after work, it's about 2:19 on my way home. I'm going to put some footage in here that Jen was nice enough to take for me of the ice cream truck that our job was very nice to send over for us today.
So we really out here. Free ice cream. Mary, what'd you get? Let me see.
Grilled with cookie crunch.
Wow, good choice. Ay, me mordí la pata. Good choice. Everybody. You have your vlogger. She's gonna delete this. Look how pretty. All the pretty menus. What to get, what to get. Hi ladies, what we're getting ladies? I'm documenting. This is for Lee's vlog. Oh, so okay, so since it's for Lee, it's okay. Hi everyone, hi everyone, hi everyone.
So last half hour of work, we just got to enjoy some ice cream in the parking lot or upstairs or inside, whatever you wanted to do. So it was just like a nice little break to get to hang out with each other, especially because the warehouse and the office are very separated, so we really don't get to talk to each other or associate unless it's at something like this. So that was just a nice treat. Very nice of our bosses to do that for us, so very appreciated. And yeah, now the weekend starts, so I'm headed home now because I am a self-diagnosed lactose intolerant, so it's time to head home. And gonna be going on Sarah's live sprints tonight at 7 p.m. I'm currently reading Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, so I'll probably continue that. I have to look at my list and see where else I'm at. There's only a few days left of the month. I didn't get anywhere near done what I thought I was going to, so, you know, it is what it is. So I decided to not go to the Starbucks 2 blocks from my house. I decided, you know what, let me take a nice drive and go over to the one in a different town with a drive-through only. But let me tell you, the people in this line are fucking stupid. The dumb bitch in front of me let 2 people fucking cut her in line. I'm already fucking annoyed. I could have fucking already had my coffee and been home drinking it. I'm super annoyed right now. What was supposed to be a nice day out here, I'm fucking irked. Some other fucking bitch in line fucking pissed me off too. I'm like, I should have just went to the one by my house. I really should have. Also, listening to Hawthorne Legacy, which is book 2 in the Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and this is just, I don't know. I feel like it's just like clues on top of clues on top of clues. Like, are we going anywhere with any of this? I don't know. I'm maybe just because I'm annoyed right now, but like I'm kind of like irked about that situation too. I desperately need to get my hair dyed. Yeah, Saturday. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, because it's late out. Jeez. Anyway, happy Saturday. Okay, well, now I feel like an asshole because I guess the girl in front of me, the reason I was pissed was she let somebody cut in front of her in line, and this is a long line, and she paid for my food, so I guess she knew what she did, or was just being nice. I don't know. Anyway, so I feel bad that I cursed her out, but I appreciate it. Not that she would ever see this, but thank you. Anyway, headed back home now. I wish they had made my drink a lot lighter than they did, but whatever. Should have said extra. It was my bad. So I'm meeting up with my friend Susie. We're going to the range. This is going to be her first time ever shooting. So I'm a little nervous that that responsibility's on me, but I will be extra cautious. Plus, there's also range officers all the time there that are super nice. So, come on, go! Fucking people take the slowest turns. Come on. Plus, there'll be range officers there that can help. So, if she's okay with it, I'll put in some footage. If she's not, I respect everybody's privacy that does not want to be on camera. So, I'm hoping that she does want some footage, even just for herself, because like it's a big moment. Why not? Anyway, that's it. I will catch up with you guys later. Okay, so I've been sitting here trying to get ready to map out my magical readathon TBR. So I already knew the books that I wanted to read. Now it's like, where am I going to get them from? The library, Libby, whatever. So I had also been waiting for Sarah to publish her August TBR so I could find out what smaller book I was going to be reading. Well, she picked Sweet Valley Twins #1, Best Friends, which I can't find anywhere online. I think they are only physical. So I had to bump that one off the list and pick another one. Not everybody really had their TBRs out yet, so, which is kind of weird since it's the 30th, but I don't have mine out either, so maybe not. So anyway, I chose, because I know everybody's going to have this on their TBR for next month, is Peanut Butter Panic. Not everybody, but you know, a lot of people I know are going to have Peanut Butter Panic by Amanda Flower. This is the next in the Amish Candy Shop series. This does come out on August 23rd, so I did already pre-order it on Audible. So I went through my list and I looked where I could get everything. So I am doing Chicken Fried Homicide. I got that on KU. Pumpkin Spice and a Body on Ice. Got that on KU. Ruined by Ali Spooner. I got that on KU. Free Range Danger. Got that on KU. Like I said, The Peanut Butter Panic by Amanda Flower. I pre-ordered that on Audible. The Original by Brandon Sanderson, Mary Robinette Kowal, and Julia Whalen. I got that. It was an Audible exclusive, so I got that from there. Claudia and the Phantom Phone Calls by Anna M. Martin. That's a graphic novel I already picked up on Libby. And Claudia and the New Girl by Anna M. Martin. That's an ebook that I have on hold on Libby, but I'm second in line. So I think I will have that before the end of the month. So my challenge for the 1st to the 7th, so like the first week of August, is going to be to try to get the majority of these done. Obviously, Peanut Butter Panic is going to be the end of the month. That's fine. I was planning to read that anyway. And if I get Claudia and the New Girl in time. So those are the only two that might not get done, but I'm definitely, these are all very small page numbers. I think the largest one is 196, and that's the original. So I'm gonna try to really push and get these all done immediately. Like, that's gonna be my big challenge for the 1st to the 7th. So we'll see how I do with that, but I just wanted to get all those books. So today is the 30th, so I wanted to like hit the ground running on the 1st. So that's it. I'm gonna go back to my to-do list, see what else I have going on before the Killing Time with Cozy's live show, which is in 30 minutes. So anyway, that's it. Just thought I would let you know what my thought process is. Also, I'm gonna also be picking up Elizabeth from Lizzie Faye Loves Books is doing Amish in August. So for that, I will be reading The Peanut Butter Panic by Amanda Flower, and also their Make-Believe Match by Jackie Steff. I have the book over there, so I'll post one up here, right here, of what the book looks like. So I'm going to try to get to those two as well. That's why I'm trying to like bang out the Magical Readathon first so I can get to some other stuff. I might also have plans to participate in another readathon, possibly, I think that one might be more just like, let me read whatever I want for the month, and then if some prompts work in for that, then that works out fine. So I don't want to talk about that one yet in case I don't do it. So actually I will talk about it. It is Berna's Bookish Adventures. She is a Turkish booktuber. I will link her readathon video down below in case anybody wants to check it out. It looks like it's pretty simple, and I feel like it could just like flow into anybody's TBR. So at least give her like the shout out of the readathon, even if I don't do it. So go check her out. So here we are at the range. She did great for her first time. She listened to everything I was telling her and the range officer was telling her. She did shoot with a 22 and a 9mm. She was just really taking her time. She was great with the headshots, and she said she had a lot of fun. So we're definitely going to go back again. And then typical Jersey, afterward we went to a diner to hang out and talk, and then finished off the night with some carrot cake. What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. I hope it's happy for you. Busy morning. We got up early for Marcus, not early for me. We got up, my brother came over, he helped us move from our old storage unit, which was shutting down for construction. It was bought out by another company, and we had to move everything out of there and move to a new storage unit. So, you know, it was a moving day, so it was kind of busy. And after that, we went to Stewart's, which is, I've taken you guys there before. It's like a little outside hot dog spot. Sorry I didn't film any of this. It was really hot out, and we were just trying to get through everything. So we had hot dogs after. We came home for a minute. Then we ran out to the bank for rent money, and Mark had to stop at 7-Eleven. We stopped at Starbucks, and now we're here. My backyard annoying neighbors are blasting their music, so I'm just trying to distract myself because, you know, I hate them. So and it's funny, whenever I go on a walk and I try to walk over there and just see if they're out there to maybe just like, it's not a Jersey thing, but like maybe be nice and just be like, hey, I don't know if you know, like the bass is just a little loud, but they're never even out there, so whatever. I figured it's the last day of the month. It is the 31st, so we might as well talk about wrapping up readathons. So I had 3 things I was working on for this month, in addition to my regular stuff. So I'm pulling stuff up right now. So normally I do, for 2022, I've been doing the Rachel Fryman Golden Girls readathon. The prompt for this month was to read a historical fiction not set in the US. I'm not a fan of historical fiction, really. I think it's way overdone, so I just decided to skip this one this month and not aggravate myself about it. Next was the Killing Time with Cozy Scavenger Hunt picks. The first one was to read a book that takes place in somewhere you'd love to live. So for this one, I chose Proof in the Photo by Kathy Daly. This is part of the In It Holiday Bay series. This is number 9, and this takes place in Holiday Bay, Maine, and I would love to live in Maine. It's one of my top 3 places, so that's what I chose for the first prompt. And for the second prompt, it was a house or a room scene on the cover. And for this one, I did Murder on Cape Cod by Maddie Day. So this had a house on the front, so fulfilled that prompt. I also want to read a thriller a month. And this month I chose Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. Okay, so those are my monthly things that I normally do. And now for the 3 readathons. So the first one was the Killing Time with Cozy's Christmas in July. So there were 6 prompts. I got 3 of them done. So the first one was a Christmas themed cozy. For this, I did Prove or Perish by Kathy Daly. This is in the Resort at Castaway Bay series. Next was a book with red or green on the cover. For this one, I chose Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This was the first book in the Inheritance Games series. And then a cozy mystery that I'm excited for. For this one, I read Egg Drop Dead by Vivian Chen, and this is part of the Noodle Shop Mystery series. So I think 3 out of 6 wasn't bad. There was like no pressure to finish them, but I'm glad I got like half of the prompts done. All right, and next was my readathon, which is the Jaws readathon. And for this, there was a bingo board with a mini bingo board with 9 prompts on it. And I got 7 out of the 9 prompts done. So that got me 3 bingos, and I was pretty excited about that. But first, I wanted to show you somebody on Twitter. I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. Somebody on Twitter was putting the reading prompts in their journal, and I'm going to put a picture of it right here. I thought she did really good job. I thought this was really cute, especially for a journal, because I have like no type of talent like that, so she did good. So first up is Ocean, takes place on water. For this one, I picked Rachel Hawkins' Reckless Girls because they do take a boat over to an island and they spend, you know, time on the boat, on the water. Next is Hooper. Main character is a researcher. For this one, I did Murder on Cape Cod by Maddie Day. The main character is an amateur sleuth. Next is Location, a book set on an island. For this one, I did Prove or Perish by Kathy Daly. This is the Resort at Castaway Bay, and so it does take place on an island. Next was The Center Square, read or watch Jaws. I watched Jaws with my husband. I have read the book in the past, but we usually watch Jaws every year anyway, so this worked out. Next is Brody and Ellen. A main character has a love interest in law enforcement. So for this one, the main character, Lana Lee, has a boyfriend who is a cop or detective. I'm not sure which one, but they've been going out for a while, so that is her love interest. Next is Jaws, book has a monster. For this one, I'm picking The Passengers by John Mars. I don't really want to give anything away about this, but the main character is a hacker who holds several people hostage in their automatic like AI car so they can't get out, and basically makes the public vote on who's going to die in a car crash. And last is Quint, a character with a traumatic backstory. For this, I picked Proof in the Photo by Kathy Daly from the Inn at Holiday Bay. Kathy Daly's, at least for the Bay series, her characters always have some kind of traumatic backstory, so I knew this would be an easy one to get. Anyway, so that's how I did. I would love to know how everybody else did with the Jaws readathon, and I really want to thank everybody who participated. I feel like this one just got a lot more, it was in the public eye a little bit more than my other ones, so I appreciate everybody that let everybody know about it, showed interest, participated, and just talked about it, so thank you very much. And the third readathon was the Retro Romance Readathon Summer Edition. This was hosted by Storm at Storm Reads and co-hosted by Sarah at the Bookish Knitter. So again, there is a 9-prompt mini bingo board. I got 1 bingo and 2 other prompts on the board. So my first one was Beach Setting. And for this one, I chose Prove or Perish by Kathy Daly. Now that I'm looking back, this one might not even count because although there is a romance that goes on in the book, it is not like a retro romance. So although I thought I had one, maybe not on this one. Next is Published During the Years You Were in School. For For this one, I chose Two's a Crowd by Diana Gregory. It was published in July 1985, so that was definitely while I was in school. Next was Flowers on the Cover, and for this one I chose 311 Pelican Court by Debbie Maycomer. This is number 3 in the Cedar Cove series, and there are covers on the front of the book, which just kind of worked out because there's usually covers on flowers on the cover of most of them, so this was kind of easy. And next is 2010 or older. For this one, I picked 16 Lighthouse Road by Debbie Maycomer. This is first in the Cedar Cove, and it was published in 2001. And last is one of the characters travels or goes on vacation. For this one, I picked 204 Lighthouse Road by Debbie Maycomer, second book in the Cedar Cove series. And in this one, I read this in the beginning, so I don't even remember now. One of the main characters travels to Alaska to meet up with her. Oh, I can't say why, but she goes to meet up with a character. So I can't say why because that would give something away. So there she did travel for that one. Anyway, so I didn't do too bad with that one. At least I got a bingo off of that one. And thank you to Storm and Sarah for hosting that. This was a lot of fun, and I look forward to the next retro romance readathon. So that's it as far as what I did. I'm currently reading The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. That's number 2, and the Inheritance Games I'm about 89% through, so hopefully I'll finish that tonight. I'm definitely looking forward to August for more than just my reading and readathons, but just a good start over for everything. Looking back on the last 2 months, they've kind of been shit for me, and luckily over the last, I don't know, like 2 weeks, I've really been talking to people who've been putting me in a better frame of mind, getting rid of a lot of drama, coming to peace with a lot of things, and just moving on. So that's definitely helped, and especially when I hung out with my friend yesterday too, that helped me get a little bit more in a perspective too. So that's it. I will hopefully be finishing up, oh my gosh, I already forgot the book, Hawthorne Legacy, and I'll let you know how that was. Hey everyone, happy Sunday. It is 10:37 at night. I just finished Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is number 2 in the Inheritance Game series. Unfortunately, it picks up off of 1, so I can't tell too much about it, but it's about a girl who, Avery, who mysteriously inherited this huge billionaire's fortune. That happened in book 1, and now in book 2, there was a lot of mysteries and stuff they were trying to solve in book 1. I don't want to give away what any of those are, but this was a continuation in book 2. So some things wrapped up in book 2. There is a third one, The Final Gambit. For some reason that one's not at my library, so I'm gonna have to see where I can pick that one up. But anyway, so I thought it was really good. The beginning and the middle were a little bit too let's do our sleuthing and follow the clues, and it was like a twist of a twist, and it just became a lot to me. After that, when it was like kind of like reveals and like just going forward, that made a lot more sense, and I did enjoy that. So still a little bit twisty. I'm curious what we're doing in 3. I have an idea, but we'll see. So that wraps it up for books for the month. I don't even know how many books I've read this month. Let's take a look. Not a lot. I'm getting a stuffy nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 books this month. I got my hair dyed. We got Chinese for dinner, and then we wound up watching a movie on Netflix called The Gray Man with Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling. I thought it was really good. So if you're into like assassin type of movies, like Bourne type of stuff, I would suggest it. It was really good. Anyway, that's it. I'm wrapping up my night. I'm wrapping up July. I'm so looking forward to August. Tomorrow night I have my I host the live show tomorrow, me and Storm's live show, so I'm looking forward to kicking off my magical readathon and getting a bunch of books read. So starting tomorrow from the 7th, we are on to finish as many of those prompts as I can. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a good night. Happy Monday. Happy August 1st. Yeah, happy not a blazing hot day. It is under 80 right now, which is amazing. So happy about that. On my way home from work, and just a little rant before I say about the books I read today. Why, if there is a sidewalk provided, do you walk in the street? Why do you walk in the street with your children and have your children on the further side out into the road? I don't understand this. Like, there's a sidewalk there for you to walk on. Why are you risking your life and your kid's life? Because all it would take, especially if your kid's on the side of the street, all it would take would for them to run away from you in 2 seconds and get hit. This has been a pet peeve of mine. Come on, let's hustle, 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 people. Thank you, because now I get to catch the light. Anyway, jaywalking, crossing in the middle of the street, that's another annoying thing I can't stand. Anyway, yeah, that's what a lot of people over here by my job do. They let their kid walk in the street, like closer to the road. And they're usually not even paying attention. They're usually on their phone. So it's like a great way for your kid to get hit by a car. Anyway, I'm not even in an angry voice saying it. It's just like, whatever. I'm so used to it. So I did get 2 books done today so far. They were both Babysitter's Club graphic novels. So for the first one, I had to read, these are both all for Magical Readathon. So the first one was one I did have to read a graphic novel, comic, manga. No, you gotta wait, lady. Thank you very much. Fuck me, sir. Come on. Make your turn. Make your turn. Thank you, because now this guy, whatever. I'm not even stressing. Was to read a comic, a graphic novel, or a manga. So I read, for that one, I read Claudia and the New Girl. I want to say that's number 9. I don't even remember what numbers they are for the Babysitter's Club. Maybe 9, 12, I'm not sure. So Claudia and the New Girl. In this one, Claudia, who is an artist, there's a new girl that moves to town, and she's all about art. And she kind of like compliments Claudia, and Claudia like kind of like enjoys the compliments and kind of like lets herself get wrapped up with the girl Ashley, who's telling her like, oh, you're great, you should be concentrating on this, why are you wasting your time on babysitting? And she kind of like falls into that. So she has a falling out with the girls in the club, and yeah, goes from there. I'm giving these a 3 because I like them good. There was nothing amazing about them. This is probably one of my favorites as a kid because I was very into art. So there was something about Ashley that I did appreciate. And so the second book that I picked up was originally supposed to be, the prompt was read a book from your childhood. Originally, I was going to read Claudia and the Phantom Phone Calls, which I know was number 2. I didn't because it was still on hold on the Libby app, and I think I had like, it said about another week, and I want to get these done now. So I looked to see what else they had, and they also had another graphic novel, Boy Crazy Stacy. And I remember I enjoyed this one as a kid because they go to Sea City, New Jersey, and so it's Stacy and one of the other sitters, Marianne, and they're going to be mother's helpers for the Pike family. The Pike family has 8 kids in it. So they were going to go along for 2 weeks to go down the shore, and, you know, Stacy's very boy crazy. There's a lifeguard involved, and, you know, it goes from there. Looking at the graphics this time around and kind of like reading it again, I realized that Sea City is actually supposed to be Ocean City, New Jersey, and that just kind of like made it a little bit nicer for me this time around, because I've been to Ocean City a couple times, and that's like me and Mark's spot now. So that just kind of made it a little bit of extra special this time around. So again, I gave them 3 stars because like nothing spectacular. I think they did a good job. There was nothing that like stand out about them. But it was nice to go down, you know, like a little trip down memory lane there with the BSC. So, fucking these stupid fucking lantern bugs, whatever they are, spotted lantern bugs are everywhere. Funny thing is, like, when they first, like, I don't know, came out, I never saw them by my house. And this year, they've just, I guess, gotten bolder, and they've just, like, moved into every area. I don't know. Do you guys even have these by you? I don't know if it's just local or everywhere in the United States or wherever you live. Anyway, it's like a spotted, oh my gosh, it's a spotted lantern fly. Almost looks like a little butterfly, a very small butterfly-ish. Not cute. With spots on it. And it's supposed to be, you're supposed to kill them because apparently like they destroy like vegetation, plants and other things. I don't know. And since I never really saw them before, I've noticed that they're very hoppy, like they'll hop around. Thank you, skateboarding guy, for getting out of the way. Appreciate you. Now we could talk about that phrase too, appreciate you. That's like the Gen Z thing of not saying thank you, which, I mean, I get it. It sounds nice in a way. Not even talking shit about it, whatever, just mentioning it. Anyway, today was day 3 of no air conditioning at work. And I understand that there are people that work with no air conditioning, but I work an office job because I don't like heat and I want air conditioning. I do have a fan at my desk, so it's not as brutal as it is in some other people's offices. However, there's 3 sections to the office, and ours is the only one that doesn't have air working. So, you know, there's that. So quickly to catch up on reading, last night during the live show, I finished Chicken Fried Homicide by Willow Monroe. I give it 2 stars. It was a short book. It was okay. That's at best. So whatever. It wasn't bad. Like, I didn't hate it. It was okay. I feel like maybe that is just too short to like explain an entire, like, you know, start off an entire series and give you a mystery and solve it. So I don't know. It was okay. Sir, don't even fucking think you're getting ahead of me. So to just explain it real quick, which I might have said this on the live show, so if I've already said it here, I apologize that I'm repeating myself. This guy's not even going in the right direction. Let's just cut over now. I don't even want to deal with tomfoolery. Anyway, so it's about these 2 sisters. They live in Cooper, Kentucky, I think, and they own a chicken farm. One of the sisters' name is Jenny. I don't remember the other one's name. Come on, sir. What the fuck? Where'd you think you were going? I fucking hate people. Like, you're a fucking idiot. The heat has definitely gotten to me too. So, sorry. So these 2 women own a chicken farm. The story starts out with somebody has already died, and they're like going to the funeral, and it's like the Southern thing where like everybody's gonna bring food. And the one sister, I think it's Jenny, oh yeah, because the other one's name, something with an S, I think, because her boyfriend's name is Simon, whatever it was. They had like the same first initial, and Stephen or Simon sticks out to me. And So I don't know, like the whole, like they spent this great amount of time talking about how because they own a chicken farm, Jenny always brings deviled eggs to events and functions, but her deviled eggs suck. There's some other lady in town who makes like the best deviled eggs. So we spent a great amount of time talking about that, and then Jenny like sleuthing to try to find out like what the secret ingredients, to her deviled eggs are, even to the point like, okay, we were at the funeral, like the repast or whatever, and we're talking about that, and then she actually like goes grocery shopping at the same time. She knows that this lady goes grocery shopping and there's an event coming up, so she's gonna bring the deviled eggs to, so she's like spying on her groceries to see like what items she buys. It was just like, we are spending a lot of time like even on this. Like, to be honest, I don't even know what she died from. Like, that's how like much I really don't even know. If they told us, they might have, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't from deviled eggs. So like, I don't even know why we were really going on about this. Anyway, yeah, so it was okay. I'm currently reading, and I've got like less than an hour, about an hour left of the original by Brandon Sanderson and some other lady whose name I apologize, I don't remember. And this is pretty good so far. I mean, I'll probably be done tonight, so I'll talk about it then, but moving along nicely. Like, to have 4 books, half of my magical readathon done tonight on day 2 of August would be wonderful. So anyway, that's it. I have a book talk with my buddy Reed Sharon tonight. This is for the book The Passengers that we read, and then we're having hot dogs and beans tonight. That's it. I don't want to try to make some complicated meal. I'm hot and I just want to get home, and I'm sitting in traffic. So that's it. I don't want to start getting super annoyed or whatever. I will catch up with you guys later and let you know what I think of the original. Hello, happy August 3rd. It is Wednesday, also known as payday, also known as the day the air conditioner at work got fixed. So that was a good thing. Today I finished 3 books. Super happy about that. The first one I finished was Spoiled. Spoiled. Oh my God, what am I talking about? The first one was the original by Brandon Sanderson and Juliet Robinette Powell. I'm sorry, I don't remember her second name. What the fuck? We can't get it together. Oh my gosh. I'll put the book here so you'll see what I'm talking about. I gave this one, sorry, I'm trying to be safe, but there's cars just swerving into oncoming traffic over here, so I don't know what I'm doing with myself. I feel like I should. This fucking cocksucking son of a fucking bitch. Here's the thing, you didn't need to cut me off. You could have just like kind of slowed, like, oh, can I go? And I would have let you go, no fucking problem. But keep your head looking the other fucking way. I hate people. I really do. No, it's not the first time I've said that, but it still stands every time. All right, so I'm gonna grab my book so I can tell you what I rated that one. The original I rated 2 stars. So this is about, it's a futuristic world where, we're gonna go around and maybe we're gonna, you're gonna need to go. Come on, let's go. It's not my fault people don't want to let you in because you didn't want to get to the back of the line. I'm not going to cut people off. I'm going to go around the long way. You're going to have to take your opportunity at some point, lady. Make it right now. Make it right fucking now. This fucking bitch. It's a futuristic world where, this woman is accused of doing something, so her, like, clone her. All right, what are you doing, Amazon fucking guy over here? This is gonna be a fucking struggle today. Anyway, so she clones herself, or they clone her, the government clones her, and then it's the clone's job to find the original and kill her for the crime that she committed. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird. It was like she was still the same person in the clone, except now they've given her like Matrix fighting powers. So yeah, it's just weird. I'm still not sure in the end if the clone killed the original or the original killed the clone. I'm not sure what happened. Like, I think it was an interesting idea. Maybe not enough that I wanted to go along with it. So maybe I'm happy that it was shorter, but maybe we just didn't get enough. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm not sure, but it was okay. Like, that's what 2 stars to me. It was okay. The achievement that I did read a Brandon Sanderson, so I could check that off the list. Don't know if I'll be reading any more. So, yeah, I did look at some reviews because I was hoping somebody would give a definitive answer of which self killed which one. Doesn't look like anybody really knows. Maybe it was meant to be like that kind of open-ended type of thing. I don't know. But a lot of people were saying I love Brandon Sanderson's writing. This wasn't like his normal writing. So I don't know. I'm also I should have waited in that line on the bridge because these people are going just as fucking slow, but whatever. At this point, there's nothing I could do. I'm in the back roads, so that was book number 1 I finished today. Then I went on to the second book of the day, which was Free Range Danger by Willow Monroe. This is book number 2 in the Cooper Sister series. I gave it 1 star, solid 1 star. Can't tell you what the plot of this particular book was. All I could do is reiterate to you the idea of the sisters, the town, and there was a murder. I don't even know if she solved the murder. So yesterday I wasn't sure the other sister's name was Jenny and another one. So her name is Sissy. What are we doing, sir? Are you trying to cut through here to take the shortcut? Because you're the slow person here. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. So yeah, I still can't tell you any more about what this book was about. I can't tell you if Sissy solved the crime. I can't even tell you if Sissy's the one who solves the crimes, or was it Jenny? No, Jenny's the one that solved the crime because Sissy woke her up at the end of the book. All I can tell you is at some point she was abducted, I'm assuming, by the killer. That's all I got. I don't know what else to tell you about it because I really don't know. This bottom light is just the most unflattering, but whatever. So that was book 2. I will not be reading any more of these, but thank you, Cozy, for the suggestion because it got me through 2 prompts. Let's go. And then the third book that I read, which I absolutely just picked up on a whim, was Ruined by Ali Spooner. I gave this 4 stars. It was about a woman warrior who I guess is leaving the warrior life and traveling back home. And along the way she runs into a woman who I guess was a servant, a slave servant almost, I guess. And she's leaving too. I guess she was she always worked for I don't know, warlords or generals, that type of thing. So this girl, who I guess was like a servant, is now like, she asks if she could go along with the warrior. I'm sorry, I don't even remember their names right now. I want to say one's name was Kai, maybe. I don't even remember. The warrior. And I didn't pay attention to the names because I was like into the story. And this again was like a short story, only like 61 pages, I think. So basically it's them going together on their travels. At one point the servant girl kind of gets hurt. The other girl, the warrior girl, nurses her back to health. They fall in love in the meantime. Without giving anything away, a curse is lifted, and like they just continue on. And like that was the story. I thought it was so well done. I thought for being 61 pages, I thought it showed strength on both women's part, as far as like what they'd been through, and just like also like putting themselves out there to like fall in love with each other. I thought that was like another nice point. And then afterward, I was like reading like the little blurb about the author, and like apparently she does. So after she had like a bout with cancer, she decided to start self-publishing, and most of her books are like about strong women in the South. And yeah, I might actually like pick up more of her stuff, because I thought this was really like, for just 61 pages, I feel like there was a lot in it. Like she did get you like into the characters. I don't know, I really enjoyed it. If I had to say who like the warrior chick reminded me of, almost like Brienne from Game of Thrones. Like that's kind of like what I had pictured in my head, even though that's not at all what the person on the cover of the book looks like, but that's kind of what I had in mind. So anyway, I gave that one 4 stars. That means I have 6 books done. I was gonna start my 7th book at work, but I would have just been starting it, time would have ran out, and I had a migraine all day. So I just was like, you know what, don't even stress it. Go home, go lay down and relax. As I'm saying that, I just realized I want to stop and pick up food for Marcus. I told him I would surprise him with dinner tonight. I'm going to stop at this Dominican spot that we both like and pick up food from there. So, and then I will maybe, well, no, I won't, because I'll have wrestling comes on later tonight. So I'm going to go home, go get food, relax for a bit, eat when wrestling's on, and just chill for the night. So and that is my plan, and I will start with book 7 tomorrow. And I'm feeling really good that it's only the 3rd day of my 7-day challenge, and I've gotten 6 of the 8 books done. Now, for the 8th book, it doesn't come out until toward the end of the month, so I will probably see what I could do in terms of the quests to at least try to get like at least one of the quests done. So I don't know. I'll figure that out in a little bit. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. Take 3. Sometimes the road rage just gets too real. So anyway, it's Thursday. It's after work. As I was saying many times already, is I didn't do any reading today, and that is because I'm kind of just at a point in life where I'm just like, you know what, enough of this season that I'm in. I'm gonna start to make the next season happen. And I kind of went back to some people. I'm sorry if this keeps tilting, it's bothering me. You might not even notice it. I just went back to watching some people I used to watch that are kind of like, you know, after 2020, you know, maybe some people wallowed a little bit, or life just flipped upside down and now is like picking yourself back up again. And that's kind of like what this girl that I used to watch is doing right now. And I was just like so vibing with that and everything that was going along with that I just wanted to focus on that today. And not that I need to give an excuse why I didn't read. I really wanted to focus on that, and I want to focus on that going forward. I'm not trying to, I'm not about like a pity party for myself. I understand there's, oh, for fuck's sake, sir, what the fuck are we doing? this is like, I'm not even gonna end this one and start over again, because this is the third time with these fucking idiots on the road. For fuck's sake, oh my god, I want to strangle somebody. Yeah, I'm not starting over again, sorry. So anyway, it's just like, it's just about like no pity party, not feeling bad about myself. It's like, be proactive and make the things that you want to happen. I realize that like you could be, as well as I am, still in a situation where certain things can't happen right at this moment, but I can do other things. Like while I'm in a waiting period for some things, I can go ahead and move forward with other things. And that's my plan. And you know, I let, like, for June and July, I let a lot of shit slide and go, and that's over. So, like, no more excuses, a plan to go forward, and just, like, watching this girl again, like, that has, like, restarted over again, has made it, like, super clear that that's what I want to do, and be on, like, my best again. So, this could even be a best compared to, like, way before 2020. Like, I had 2 big goals. I completed those goals. I was planning on, like, you know, starting like the next phase of things in 2020. That didn't happen. That's fine. Like, okay, it wasn't meant to happen then, but it's like time to move on and make some other big goals. Like, I just put something on my Instagram yesterday about like, you know, it's okay to live a big life, to dream big, to want big, to do big. And that's exactly where I want to go with it. So all that to say that I didn't read today because I spent some time watching this girl's videos, and that was just like really where my mind was at. So had a pretty productive work day, got some good projects going for the next few days, which I'm happy about. And yeah, so looking forward to tomorrow. I have a massage, and then gonna get next week going. So I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. Normally I would say like I read all these books, but you guys know what I was just reading. So getting through my magical readathon. I will continue my like 7 days going into the next vlog to get the readathon finished up. I'm gonna try not to smash into the guy in front of me. I'm gonna realize that, you know, it's not that serious. I will get home. Anyway, I feel like I should just kind of throw in those other clips, but I would kind of just be repeating the stuff that I just said. Maybe I'll throw in the road rage parts. I don't know. Anyway, go home tonight, edit this, post this for tomorrow, and start all over again. Except now we're going to be on a bigger grind. I'm going to be on a bigger grind. So if you guys want to come along for that, I hope you're there. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you next time.